So you want a job in Dubai. Here's what many other videos on YouTube and Google searches will tell you. You can go ahead and apply on platforms like LinkedIn, Naukri Gulf Talent, Indeed, or Khalid Jobs. Now this is common information available online. However, in this video, we're going to be doing something different. What I'm telling you in this video is stuff that I have personally experienced. This is all from my personal experience out there. I have stayed in Dubai. I have applied to jobs. I have got many job offers, and finally I have also helped many of you guys get jobs in Dubai as well. Now one thing to note is that these people, they value English skills a lot. That means if you have good English speaking skills, you can very easily bag the jobs. But if you've been applying from home, you'll say, Yash, we have been applying for months and months, we have not seen any results. And the answer is yes, because the way you're applying is incorrect, and I'm going to be correcting that in this video. But English, speaking English essentially is heavily valued here. The next thing that these people heavily value is white people. So if you are someone with white skin, essentially, you would get all kinds of jobs in the world. You would get real estate jobs, you would get jobs at supermarkets, you would get jobs easily at, let's say, in the mall for sales or marketing. So really, getting jobs over here does have this con that, if your skin is brown or black, they do show some preferences, and you will see that when you start applying for jobs. However, stay tuned, because in this video I'll tell you exactly what to do so that you can ensure that you get the jobs the easiest way possible. So let's talk about my advice, what I advise you to do if you are looking for a job in Dubai. The main piece of advice that I think almost no one on the internet is giving is that you need to get your foot in the door. And what do I mean by getting your foot in the door? Essentially what it means is that you need to go ahead and book your tickets, book a tourist visa, right? Come to Dubai. That's what is important. That is what it takes, literally. You leave everything behind, you come here on a tourist visa, all right? You get some affordable housing in Dubai. You'll find many good hotels that are affordable, and you'll find many places where you can even get 30 days of stay for as good as what kind of rent you're paying right now in India, Pakistan, wherever you're watching this from, right? And then once you are here, once you are around here, right? Now from Dubai to the new Dubai area, it's not really very difficult. You can easily commute within 30 minutes, right? Then you go ahead, get any job you can. Literally any job, doesn't matter, as long as the job gives you enough money to sustain in Dubai, to just stay at that one place where you've been staying for those 30 days, right? You get that job so that you can go ahead and then find a different job. Because see, the reason is once you get that job, they'll get your visa sorted, they'll get everything else sorted so that you can actually work in Dubai legally. Once that is done, from there you can very easily switch from a tourist visa to a job visa, essentially to a worker visa, right? Which is for 2 years mostly. If you have your own business, it's 3 years. Once you have all of that sorted, from there essentially you can go ahead, change the job, go anywhere, continue interviewing. If you are in marketing, then continue interviewing in marketing. If you are in tech, then find interviews in tech. But first you can get any job so that you can stay here and work legally. Now one more thing that is important is that you should come somewhere around the time when it's starting to become winter. It is also expensive when it's winter, somewhere around October. If you come around here, October to December, if you come, it's more expensive, but it is much more worth it. And the reason is that, see, you will anyway be staying in the cheaper housing anyway, in the cheaper area in the first place. So you will actually be able to take advantage of the opportunities at that time, which are much more as compared to, let's say, in summer, which will make your life easier in terms of finding a job, because they're doing a lot of hiring in somewhere around October, November, because the tourist visa is just starting. Now, some tips for you. Number one, referrals are the number one way to go. If you can get some referrals, if you can get your foot in the door through the referrals, that is the best way. You can get any job you like here through referrals. I can tell you that's the number one way. After applying to hundreds of jobs, I have realized that personally. And then when we started getting other people jobs also, then we realized that even more. That realization got much stronger. Now we know that if we have a referral in the same company that the candidate wants to get into, it's almost as good as done, as long as of course the company is hiring. Now if you don't have referrals, that's also okay. What you can do is you can essentially just walk into any store, right? Or for instance, for a sales job, right? You can just walk into any store, you can say that, look, I'm looking for a job, right? And I'm telling you, not every store will accept you, but 2 out of 10 stores will certainly be looking for people in most cases, and they will help you get your visa sorted also. Another thing that we have personally seen after applying for hundreds of people is to have your resume ATS specific. That means that there have to be those keywords in your resume which are there in the JD of the applications that you're going for. So let's say you're applying for position at product manager at Google. They may have some JD, and in that JD they will have certain keywords. You must have those keywords in your resume. Otherwise, your resume is not getting any attention simply because they're getting thousands of applicants, and you, for instance, are one of those thousand, and Google is gonna maybe instead of 1,000 only shortlist maybe top 100 resume, and then those will go into the manual review. How does Google get from, let's say, 1,000 to 100? Through ATS, right? And this is not just Google, this can be for any company that you're looking for here. See, the number one jobs here would be, I would say, in the field of real estate. There's a course that you have to do, but after that you will easily be able to get a job as a real estate broker. Now, real estate broker, of course, they share revenues, but it's a very good job. Then there's sales, marketing, IT, web development, UI UX design. There's all kinds of jobs available. Now let's talk about these salaries, what kind of salaries you can expect here. So if you have absolutely zero experience, you can expect somewhere around 5,000 dirhams on an average. Can be a little bit up or down, but somewhere around 5,000 dirhams is a good average for a good job without experience. If you have 1 to 2 years of experience, it can be somewhere around 8,000 dirhams, can go up to 10,000 in many cases, but somewhere around that range you will be if you have 1 to 2 years of experience. If you have even more experience, let's say 3 years to 8 years, then you can go up to 10 to 20,000 dirhams as well per month. Now guys, finally some FAQs. Should you go for the tourist visa, or you may also have heard Dubai has a job seeker visa as well? Go for the tourist visa. Why? Because job seeker visa is costlier for no reason whatsoever. You don't get any additional perks of being on a job seeker visa. You can be on a tourist visa, it's cheaper. There's many options available. The availability is 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You can choose any of these. My advice is to go for the 90-day single entry visa, because you only come here once. Within 90 days, you have to have a goal of finding a job. So it would be the cheapest and the best one available for our purpose. Next question may be, well, there's no PR in Dubai. I don't get like a green card or something. I can't stay here permanently. The answer is yes. But as long as you're working here, you will not have to pay taxes. It would be cheaper for you. Plus, on top of that, there's the golden visa, which is a 10-year visa, which is available to investors, entrepreneurs, scientists, outstanding students, graduates, all of them are eligible. There's even availability of golden visa for humanitarian peers also. And the golden visa is a 10-year visa, which you can extend again and again if you want. You can do it for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And on top of that, you can bring your family here, which is the most amazing perk of them all. So again, why should you actually consider moving to Dubai? Number one, zero tax. You don't have to worry about paying any tax. Whatever you get in your bank account is yours. It is also one of the most safest places I personally have ever been to, and I think many people will vouch for that. You leave anything, you forget it, you forget your laptop at the cafe, anywhere, in the cab driver will come back and give it to you. It's one of the most safest places. On top of that, you have every kind of lifestyle here, the cheapest possible one to the most luxurious one. Hence, whatever kind of life you want, you can have here. On top of that, Hindi is common. So if you like to converse in Hindi and you, let's say, are more comfortable in that language, you would be able to do that. It is cosmopolitan. That means all kinds of people from almost every country you will find coming here. And this is on a all-year basis. It's not just that there's a season of tourists every time of the year. So you will get to interact with many people from many different nationalities. They have amazing infrastructure, good nightlife. Dubai almost never sleeps. And on top of that, you have jobs which require you to speak only English. That's it. So I hope that this helps. Agar aapko Dubai aana hai, if you need help coming to Dubai, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. We also have the job application help, so you can sign up on YMGrad.com. We can also help you get a job in Dubai if you'd like. And of course, follow me on Instagram. I keep on updating you on any opportunities that are available in Dubai, so you can also make sure that you are able to move as easily as possible. Alright, I hope this video helps. Until next time, goodbye and take care. And this was a lot, so please share this video with people who need to know.